Dear students, we are moving to the next video, that is Jamshedpur. Before 1947, there was only one iron and steel plant in the country, that was Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited. Short form it is TISCO. And it was privately owned. After independence, the government took the initiative and set up the several iron and steel plants. Before independence, we had only one, that is started in 1907, that is in Sachi. And it is because of the presence of some reasons that we are going to see. The TISCO was 1907 at Sachi, near the confluence of the river Subarnarekha and Karkai in Jharkhand. Later on, Sachi was renamed as Jamshedpur. When they started, Tata Steel Company started, that time it was named was Sachi. Then later it is renamed as Jamshedpur. Geographically, Jamshedpur is the most conveniently situated iron and steel center in the country. Still, if you are thinking, that is the most good place or ideal location for industry. Sachi was often chosen to set up the steel plant several reasons. This place was only 32 kilometers away from Kalaimati station of the Bengal-Nagpur railway line, that is near to the railway station. It was close to iron ore, coal and manganese deposit, as well as to Calcutta, which provides a large market. So we can see market is available, raw materials are available, then transportation is available. The next one, TISCO gets coal from Jaria coal field and iron ore, limestone, dolomite and manganese from Odisha and Chhattisgarh. The Karkai and Subarnarekha rivers ensures sufficient water supply. Government initiatives provides adequate capital for its later development. In the starting, Tata started, then government provided some of the subsidies and other some policies to develop the TISCO factory. In Jamshedpur, several other industrial plants were set up after TISCO. TISCO was the first one, then afterwards many other factories also started in Jamshedpur. They produce chemicals, locomotive parts, agriculture equipments, machinery, tin plates, cables and wires, because all these things it is in the need of iron or iron machinery. The development of the iron and steel industry opened the door to rapid industrial development in India. Almost all sectors of the Indian industry depends heavily on iron and steel industry for their basic infrastructure. Indian iron and steel industry consists of large integrated steel plants as well as mini steel mills. It also includes secondary producers, rolling mills and ancillary industries. So we can see the Indian industries, it is giving a chance to other industries there because of the iron and steel industry, other industries it is growing very faster. Then because why we are saying like that, because we are depending on the iron and steel industry, or maybe for raw material or for machinery purpose. Then we can see not only the big factories, other than big factories, some other things also helping. The mini steel plants, it is helping the iron and steel industry for as a second, they are working as a secondary producer. They are making the rolling mills, the iron play sheets, they are making the rolls. Then another ancillary industries like a safety pin, like that many industries development we can see because of the presence of iron and steel industry. Next one, it is Pittsburgh. It is an important steel city in the United States of America. The steel industry at Pittsburgh enjoys locational advantages. Some of the raw materials such as coal is available locally, while the iron ore comes from iron mines of Minnesota, about 1500 kilometers away from Pittsburgh. So in American location, they are thought about the presence of iron or the power supply or iron, because that much we are much needed than the iron ore. Then iron ore is coming from 1500 kilometers away from factory. Between these mines and Pittsburgh is one of the world's best route for shipping or cheaply, the famous Great Lake Waterway. And how they are bringing that one from the mining area to the factory with the help of water shipping or the waterway they are using. And which one that one? Great Lake Waterway, please underline. Trains carry the ore from the Great Lake to the Pittsburgh area. From the lake area to factory area, it is taken by railway. The Ohio and Monongahela and Allegheny River provides adequate water supply. Then, other than this ocean and lake, there is three major rivers are the rivers are providing enough water. Today, very few of the large steel mills are in Pittsburgh itself. They are located in the valley of Monongahela and Allegheny rivers above the Pittsburgh, along with Ohio River below it. And now if we are going there, now also we can see some of the factories nearby area or near to these three rivers. Finished steel is transported to market by both land and water route. Then Pittsburgh area has many factories other than steel mills, what we have seen in Jamshedpur, same way. These use steel as the raw material to make many different products such as railroad equipments, heavy machinery and rails, etc. So in India also we can see that one in Jamshedpur area many other industries are there. Like that in Pittsburgh area we can see other than the steel product, means the primary or secondary producer, related to other factories also we can see there, because availability of the cheap or the present availability of the steel in a low cost because of the less transportation cost. Okay, we are stopping here. We will continue next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.